Election news now. Incumbent Congresswoman Claudia Tenney is not giving up, relying on absentee ballots to put her over the top of Democratic challenger Anthony Brindisi, who is currently in the lead.
Now, ABC News is projecting Brindisi the winner, despite a very slim margin. At this hour, Brindisi leads Tenney by about 1,400 votes. But there are nearly 18,000 absentee ballots to be counted over the next week across the 8-county district. In addition to the ABC News projection, Brindisi's campaign is declaring victory over Congresswoman Tenney. Let's go live to Utica now, where News Channel 9's Andrew Donovan is standing by with the self-declared winner. Good evening, Andrew.
Rod, if the ABC News projection holds, Assemblyman Anthony Brindisi will become Congressman-elect Anthony Brindisi. He joins me live outside of his family's neighborhood in Utica. Assemblyman, a lot of absentee ballots still out there. Why are you declaring victory with such a slim margin?
Well, we feel very confident, and we want every vote to be counted. All the absentee ballots, the affidavits, the military voters, we want those to be counted. But if you're looking at what counties the bulk of those reside and the areas they're coming from, that's areas that we won. So we're pretty confident that these numbers are going to hold, and these trends usually go with what the general election results show anyways.
Have you spoken to your opponent, Congresswoman Tenney, in the last 12 hours or so?
I have not. I have not.
How about last night after the polls closed?
We have not.
No contact. Okay. But I did hear, we spoke a moment ago, you did speak with Congressman John Ketko, who's going to be re-elected for a third term in the 24th district.
I did. Congressman Ketko gave me a call today. We had a great conversation. He's someone I very much want to work with. We have a lot of challenges here in upstate New York that we need to be working together on, and John wants to do that, and I want to do that, so I'm ready to work with him.
You mentioned you're tired. You've had a lot to take in the last 24 hours or so, but did anything surprise you last night when you took a look at the results?
Nothing really surprised me. I think we expected a lot of those numbers. It was a result of good planning on our part, I think, and getting our volunteers to the areas of the district where we really need to get out the vote. And that really, I think, is a true story of this campaign, is the people that came out to support us and the volunteers that really helped us get over the finish line.
Now, your party, the Democrats, get to take over the majority in Congress, but you've had to bill yourself as a moderate Democrat, as the Democrats might try to move further left. How are you going to manage that?
Well, I'm going to try and keep things in the center, as I have in the campaign and is what I've always done in the state assembly. We need to work together. There's a lot of challenges, whether it's health care or Social Security or Medicare. We got a lot of things on the horizon we got to work on, and by retreating to the partisan bickering of the past is not going to get anything done for the American people. I'm going to Washington to get things done.
You're going to Washington and pretty quickly, right, in the next couple of weeks?
We are. I want to head down there pretty soon to start meeting folks and getting my feet wet and learning the ropes, getting around the district here and talking to people about what challenges we can work on when we get down to Washington, and really get the office set up so on day one we're ready to start fielding those constituent calls as a representative for the 22nd district.
We saw a lot of negativity in your race, the most of any House race in terms of commercials airing, but a favorite, I think, is the one with your children, and we're going to take a look at that right now. How have your children been through this campaign, and how do they feel tonight that you're the projected winner by ABC News?
They're very excited, and my son keeps asking me, did we really win, Dad? Did we really win? I said, yes, we're going to win. But they were great during the whole campaign. It was a real learning experience for them, and we wanted to involve the family in as much as we could, because that's just how we are.
All right. Assemblyman Anthony Brindisi, perhaps Congressman-elect Anthony Brindisi, if the ABC News projection holds. Thanks so much for joining us in Utica at this late hour. Rod, John Ketko spoken to him, so it sounds like there's already some bipartisan work at action. For now, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Andrew. And despite Brindisi claiming victory, his Republican competitor is not giving up yet. Claudia Tenney's campaign tells News Channel 9 the race is still too close to call, with more than 10,000 absentee ballots left to count. In a statement, Tenney's campaign manager, Rachel Renna, tells us in part, quoting now, "This race will be decided when all the votes have been counted, and we will continue to work with our legal team and the electoral boards in each county to ensure the votes are counted accurately and fairly," and we'll be right back.